Use open palms when talking. Your palms are visible. Gestures are open, not stiff, not hidden. It's ancient body language. Back when humans were scared of getting stabbed, showing your hands meant, I come in peace. And it's still wired into us. Talking with open palms makes you look honest, relaxed, and way more trustworthy without saying a word. Try it in your next argument. I get why you'd think that. It's Monday and you bump into Sam from HR in the hallway. Hey Matt, I thought you were ignoring my text on Saturday. You could get annoyed, or you just say, I get why you'd think that. I was totally swamped. It cools everything down. You're not saying they're right. You're just showing you get where they're coming from. One line keeps it chill, even when, seriously, why is Sam texting you on a Saturday? The eye contact triangle. Talking to someone? Don't just stare at one eye like a robot. That's so awkward. Shift your gaze. Left eye, right eye, mouth, slow and smooth. It keeps your eye contact from getting weird, but it still feels strong. You look calm, present, and in control. They won't even notice the trick, but you'll come across as super confident. Say less than expected. Hey, did you get the job? You don't start telling your whole life story. You just say, yep. You stay quiet. Now they're the one talking. Most people start oversharing when they feel unsure, but saying less actually makes you look more confident. You're not hiding anything. You just don't feel the need to explain yourself. It's weird, but it works. Try giving a short answer next time and watch how people lean in like you've got something important to say. Respond with a story, not a fact. How was your weekend? You could say, good, or, well, I accidentally left my phone in the fridge and didn't find it for 2 hours. Guess it's ready for today's cold calling. Now they're laughing, asking questions, and actually interested. Facts end a convo. Stories start one. What made you say that? Oh, I didn't expect you to know that, Matt. All right, Chad is playing the tough guy again. Instead of getting upset, you just smile and ask, what made you say that? Boom. Now he has to explain. You didn't get mad, you didn't argue. You just handed the spotlight right back to him. And he now looks like an idiot. One calm question, and Chad will think twice before taking a shot at you again. Make a micro joke about yourself. You're in a team meeting and it's your turn to introduce yourself. You say, I'm Matt. I mostly solve problems by Googling them and then pretending I knew the answer all along. Everyone laughs. It's quick, harmless, and shows you don't take yourself too seriously. Micro jokes like that make people relax around you and remember you. Being able to laugh at yourself, that's real confidence. Give one unexpected detail about yourself. Hey Matt, what do you do? Instead of saying your job title, you say, well, I once DJ'd a wedding in a barn with no power. Now they're laughing and asking questions. That weird detail makes you stand out way more than a boring job title ever could. You don't need a crazy life, just one good story. I was thinking about, that meeting was a waste of time. Or you can say, I was thinking about how that meeting could have been way shorter. Which one sounds better? The second one feels calmer and more helpful. The first one just sounds like complaining. Saying, I was thinking about, makes your opinion easier to hear, like you're offering a thought, not throwing shade. People listen more when it feels less like an attack. Let your face react first. Before you even say a word, your face should react. Raise an eyebrow, squint a little, give a small smile. People notice your expression before they hear what you're saying. If your face is blank, your words won't hit the same. But if your face says, wait, seriously? Before you speak, they're already interested. Stand diagonally, not head on. Standing face to face can feel a little too intense, like an MMA showdown. Instead, turn your body just a bit to the side. It makes the situation feel more relaxed, like you're just having a normal chat. You're not blocking them, you're opening up. It's a small shift, but it makes you way easier to talk to. Say, fair enough, when corrected. Hey, I think you mixed up the deadline. It's Thursday, not Friday. Instead of getting defensive, you just say, fair enough, No excuses, no awkward silence. You didn't argue, you just owned it and moved on. Most people would start explaining or blaming. You didn't, and that's exactly why people respect you more after. Use first person plural early. Instead of saying, I'll help you figure it out, say, we'll figure it out. That one word, we, makes it feel like you're already on the same team. It's like saying, I've got your back, without needing to say it. People feel safer with you, even if they just met you. Open the circle. You're standing with two colleagues, and someone walks by looking left out. Most people ignore it. You take a tiny step back and open the circle. No words, no big deal. But now they feel included. That one move makes you look warm, confident, and like a natural leader. Use paired compliments. Instead of just saying, you're smart, Jessica, say, you're smart and funny too. That's rare. That second part makes it stick. It's not over the top, just honest and smooth. People love it when you notice more than one thing about them. It feels personal, like, wow, you really see them. And they'll remember you in a good way. That's bold. Your coworker says, I told the boss I'm not joining that meeting. It's a waste of time. You smile and say, that's bold. It's not judgment. It's not praise. It's just a confident way to say, wow, you went for it. It makes people feel seen. And the best part? It still works even if you secretly think they're insane. Say something surprisingly honest. You always look like you've got it together. You laugh and go, I have no idea what I'm doing either. Boom, instant connection. You didn't fake it. You didn't brag. You told the truth, and that makes people trust you more. Being real, especially when people expect you to pretend, is weirdly magnetic. Good instincts. Your friend says, turn left here, it'll be faster. You follow it, skip all the traffic, and say, okay, wow, you've got good instincts. Way better than just saying, good call. It feels real, like you noticed something most people wouldn't. It's the kind of compliment that actually sticks because it says, you're sharp and I see it. What's your take? John's talking about the new No More Home Office Fridays rule. Instead of jumping in with your own opinion, you ask, what's your take on it? It sounds casual, but still shows you care what he thinks. People love being asked for their opinion, especially when it doesn't feel like a quiz. That one question builds respect and connection. Make a playful bet. If I'm wrong, I owe you coffee. Boom, now it's a game. Not a fight. Playful bets add spice to boring conversations and make you look fun and confident. Because win or lose, you're not afraid to put something on the line. Worst case, you're buying a latte. Not bad odds. Lean in slightly on key lines. You're telling a story and you get to the good part. You lean in just a bit and say, and guess what happened next? That tiny lean pulls people closer. It shows them that this part matters. You didn't shout or wave your hands. You just moved a little, and suddenly all eyes are on you. It's funny you say that. Your coworker says, I almost overslept this morning. You go, it's funny you say that. I literally had a dream my alarm didn't go off. Even if it's random, it feels like a connection. That one line makes it seem like you're synced up. Fake or real, it works. Here's the cool part. We all know the feeling. You're explaining something and people start zoning out. What now? Pause and say, okay, here's the cool part. Boom, they're back. That line is a spotlight. You just told them this part matters. Even if it's small, now they're listening like it's the best part of the story because you made it sound like it is. Use a slight head tilt when listening. Your boss is telling you a story, a tragically boring one. But hey, you'd like that raise, so instead of standing stiff, you tilt your head just a little to the side. It's a quiet way to say, I'm really listening. Not too much, just enough to show interest. This tiny move makes you seem more open, calm, and easy to talk to. It works way better than saying, Say, I trust your call. You're deciding where to eat, and someone asks, pizza or burgers? You just say, I trust your call. That line feels smooth, not lazy. It shows confidence, not just in yourself, but in them. Most people are scared to decide. You're the one saying, "You've got this." And people like being trusted. Make a confident prediction. "This party might be kind of boring." You go, "Nah, this is going to be fun." And say it like you mean it. When you sound sure, people start to believe it too. You're not just making a guess. You're setting the tone. Confidence is contagious, and you just passed it around. Start conversations with a question, not a statement. You sit down next to someone new. Don't start with, "I just moved here." Ask, "What's something fun to do around here?" People open up when they get to talk about themselves. Starting with a question makes the conversation feel warm right away. Say, "That's classic you." Your friend spills coffee for the third time this week, and you laugh. "That's classic you." You're not being mean, you're just teasing in a fun way. You turn their little mess up into part of their story. People love feeling known like that. It makes them feel like a character in a show, and you've been watching since episode 1. Stand like you belong there. You walk into the room and stand like you belong there. Feet apart, shoulders relaxed, hands calm. No nervous movements, no slouching like you want to hide. Even if you're nervous, your body says, "I'm good." People notice it right away. You don't have to say a word. How you stand already tells them you're confident. End with, "Good talk." You're wrapping up a quick chat in the break room. You give a smile and say, "Good talk." It's light, confident, and a little funny. You didn't just wander off. You closed the convo like a pro. People remember how things end. This line makes even small talk feel like a scene worth rolling credits on. Slow nods while listening. You're not just nodding along like one of those toy dogs in a car. You're giving slow, steady nods while they talk. Just enough to say, "I'm listening, go on." And it works. People start opening up more without even knowing why. You didn't say a word, but now you're their favorite person in the room. It's a tiny move, but it makes a big difference. Rest one arm casually. Classic scenario. You're talking at an event with a girl you like and don't know what to do with your hands. Anchor one arm on a chair, table, or in your pocket. Let the other move naturally. You'll look calm, not stiff. Most people fidget or cross their arms. You look like you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Use space when you walk in. You walk into a room full of people. Don't hug the wall or slide into a corner. Take a few steps into the space. Look around. Own it for a second. People notice who walks in with calm confidence. Not like they're sneaking in, but like they belong there. That could be you. Let your voice drop at the end. "I think we should try it this way." Now say it again. "I think we should try it this way." Hear the difference? The first one sounds unsure, like you're asking for permission. The second one feels confident. That's the power of letting your voice drop at the end. It says, "I've got this," without adding a single extra word. The chin nod. You see someone across the office. If they're a friend, you do the up nod. Hey. If it's your boss, you go with the down nod. Respect. Same head, different meeting. Use the right nod and you send the right message without saying a word. Make plans without the word should. "We should grab lunch sometime." Yeah, totally. Nothing happens. But if you say, "Let's grab lunch next week," now it's real. Drop the word should. It makes your plans sound like a maybe, and nobody acts on a maybe. Hold your drink low. You're at a work event, holding a drink. Most people keep it up by their chest like a shield, nervous, closed off. You hold it low, around your waist. It's a small thing, but it makes a big difference. You look calm, confident, and like someone people can actually walk up to, without needing 3 drinks and a pep talk. End convos like you're the host. You're wrapping up a chat during a team break. Instead of standing there like you forgot how to leave, you say, "All right, I'll let you get back to it. Catch you later." Clean exit. No awkward pauses. You closed it like a pro. People notice that. The one who ends conversations well feels like the one in charge. To learn more cheat codes that make your life easier, watch the video you now see on the screen. Thanks for watching.